Today, I'm going to be showing you how to restore the headlights on your car using the Turtle Wax Headlight Restoration Kit. Before we get into the video, here's a before and an after. It's a good idea to wash your headlights with some soapy water, rinse them off, and dry them thoroughly before we start. For step 1, put painter's tape around the headlights to prevent paint damage from the sandpaper and from the chemicals in the applicator. Step 2, add the lens clarifying compound with a clean cotton cloth. Make sure to get it everywhere when you're doing this. Once the applicator is dried and hazed, buff it off with a clean cotton cloth. Make sure to flip the cloth to make sure you get it nice and clean. Now you are going to spray both the green pad and the headlight with the lubricant. Now that you've sprayed, begin sanding the headlight from left to right for 30 seconds to a minute. Make sure the green pad and headlights are always wet while you're doing this step. Next, we're going to flip the green pad to the gray side and start sanding, but this time from top to bottom for about 30 seconds to a minute. Next, use the teal sanding pad and sand from left to right. And remember, always keep the sanding pad and the headlight wet while doing this. You may have guessed it, but for the next step, we are going to flip to the purple side and begin sanding from top to bottom. Once you are done sanding, use a clean side of the cloth to wipe your headlights off. Now that you've wiped your headlights off, grab the clarifying compound once again and apply it and then buff it out once it is dried and hazed. It is important that you follow steps 1 through 7 on both headlights before heading to the next step, unless you're only doing one headlight. Grab the base coat wipe and apply to both lenses thoroughly. Once you've applied to both lenses, let them dry for about 3 to 5 minutes. Now that it's been 3 to 5 minutes, grab the lens sealing wipe and wipe both headlights thoroughly. The curing time for this should be 24 hours. Now all that's left to do is clean around your headlights, remove the painter's tape, and admire your headlights. Once again, here's a before and an after.